You're watching Brian Mudd and Mandy Lawrence on your side. This is KLBK 13 News.
Well, certainly preparations are underway for President Bush's inauguration, and a very hard-working Girl Scout troop from the Hub City will be there to see it all for themselves.
Troop 208 only has 4 members, but these girls know the meaning of hard work. And KLBK 13's Monica Gutierrez joins us with more. Monica, these girls are 11 and 12, but they seem to understand this trip is a big deal.
That's right, Brian. Their troop leader, Susie Bullock, says that even before Bush got re-elected to a second term, these girls wanted to be there to witness the historic event. They've worked hard for months to raise money by selling cookies, selling nuts, and saving their own money, all for a chance to be in the nation's capital and see the president. Girl Scout Troop 208 from Lubbock, Texas is made up of just 4 girls between the ages of 11 and 12. Wednesday morning, they loaded up their stuff as a reward for months of hard work and, most of all, patience.
Going to the inauguration is something that is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing.
It's going to be an opportunity because it's going to be the first time I've ever did anything like this big.
Troop leader Susie Bullock says that this trip proved that these girls could do anything.
One thing they have learned, and I can see a tremendous difference from this time last year, is teamwork and working together and knowing that to make it a successful trip and a pleasant trip, they're all going to have to work together as a team, and it's not all about me, it's all about the group.
And that team spirit is what got these girls to sell the countless boxes of nuts and cookies for a chance to see the president in a way most never will.
We had to go ask people politely to see if they wanted to buy nuts. And if they said no, you did not want to get mad at them or anything.
In addition to working and saving, the kids say the Girl Scouts have taught them other valuable lessons.
And it taught me a little more self-confidence, you know. The reason why I was shy is because I didn't think anybody would like me, you know, but now, you know, I'll go up and I'll meet people. And I'm definitely going to be in it for a long time. You know, it's fun, and also it'll look really good on your college resume if you put it on there.
Well, you know, it's never too early to think about college. Now, these ambitious group of young ladies say that they plan on being the Girl Scouts for the years to come and to help the younger generations go along with it. Brian.
Good stuff, Monica. What will the girls get to see while they're in D.C.?
Well, in addition to tomorrow's inauguration, they will be sightseeing. They will be visiting with Congressman Randy Nagebauer and Senator Hutchinson. Their parents say this really is a trip of a lifetime, and they hope that it makes a big impression on these young ladies.
I bet it will. Monica Gutierrez in the newsroom tonight. We thank you. The troop will be back on Sunday and say they'll start those fundraising efforts all over again.
Good job.
I bet they'll be good at it, too.
That's a road trip.
That's a road trip. And speaking of, we've got a couple basketball teams on road trips
Yes,
tonight.
both the Lady Raiders and the Tech Men on the road. And it's always tough in the Big 12. We'll preview both matchups. We'll also talk a little women's professional basketball. They tipped off a new era last night. And we'll talk some Lubbock Hawks next.
I would have known before the game that Giles and Marshall were going to go 1 for 11. I think I'd go on hunting.
Well, at last check, Coach Knight will be on the sidelines coaching tonight. Bob Knight's Raiders in Missouri to play the hot and cold Missouri Tigers. Mizzou is led by Linus Kleza, who is their leading scorer and rebounder. He's a bruiser down low. Tech will need good play from Davon Giles and particularly Daryl Dora, who had a good game against A&M on Saturday.
Tonight, that he was much more active on offense and did a pretty decent job defensively as well, although he got beat a couple of times turning his back on the ball. Daryl's play, if it would continue on the upswing from tonight's game, would be a very, very important factor for our team.
Tip-off tonight set for 7 p.m. This would be a huge way to get a tough road win in the Big 12, and Missouri needs a win to keep them falling too far back in the conference standings. Lady Raiders also on the road tonight. Nothing easy here. Nebraska is undefeated at home and has plenty of confidence playing in Lincoln, especially after taking down second-ranked Baylor last week.
I think there are some opportunities to take advantage of some size differences we have. If they start their small lineup, their guards are 5'5", 5'6", and 5'7", so we're bigger. on the wings than they are, which is an area we hope we can attack.
They have a really good point guard. They have a few girls that can shoot the three, and they have a good post player, but they run a little bit of zone and a little bit of man, so we're just going to have to work on all of our offenses, but mainly just shutting down their three main players and then shutting down the three-point shot mostly.
Yeah, these two tip it off at 7 p.m. A Tech win keeps them undefeated in conference play. A Husker win keeps them fighting with the top dogs in the Big 12. Lubbock's Hawks' first ever home game in the Hub went off pretty well last night. Over 1,000 fans turned out to see Lubbock's first ever women's professional basketball team, which looks to be right around the league average right now, at least in attendance. It was a good atmosphere out at the Rip. Former Lady Raider Gia Perkins did make a return appearance to Lubbock by scoring 8 points for the Dallas Fury. 5 different Hawk players scored in double figures, and Lubbock pulled away in the second half to an easy 90-84 win, improving their record to 2-1 on the young season.
We shot well. I think our team, I think the trademark of this team is it's tough to guard all of us. We had very balanced scoring as we've had the last couple of games.
I think we're going to get more fans in the stand, and hopefully, you know, the fans that saw tonight will kind of spread the word about our team, and everybody will come and want to watch us play. I think this is just the beginning of a great season for us.
And several Lady Raiders were on hand to take in the Hawks game, partly to support the former teammate. Gia Perkins is back playing hoops after having a child last summer and hopes to be playing well for the Charlotte Sting in the WNBA come this summer.
No, I don't think I'm already there, and I mean, I don't want to stop there. I want to go ahead and get better than that, so I don't think I'm close to where I want to be yet, but I think I'll get there.
So good luck to her, and hope that her future is bright.
Good deal. And highlights at 10.
Yes.
All right, thanks, Jeff.
We'll be right back with a final check of the forecast.
I've got good news for everyone who enjoyed today's weather, and it's more of it on the way for tomorrow. Only warmer. The 7-day forecast up to 71 degrees tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine still. A little bit more clouds on Friday, but by Saturday we'll start to see things clear back out. Just a little bit cooler in the 50s through the weekend. More 60s next week with a lot more sunshine.
But even that 58's not that bad. We'll
not
take
bad
that
at all
this time of year. Good deal. Thanks, Carlos.
Thanks for watching. Join us tonight for more news at 10 o'clock.
Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is up next. We'll see you at 10.